Credential management is a great best practice to ensure that your security credentials, like passwords and tokens, are safely stored outside the BW application. When the application starts up, it goes to the configured credential store to fetch the required details, just like we do for configuration management. Here I'm using a Vault product from HashiCorp to demo how credential management works. Once you tokenize the password, you can then specify the vault details like the path as well as the secret key and any other details required by our credential management system. We can easily externalize sensitive information outside the project and conform to any security policies required by our organization. Once you start the engine, you can test any services from Studio as well as in containers. Note that you need to specify environment variables for your credential management system so that the engine knows which credential management system you are trying to connect to. Next, let's talk about profile encryption. Those of you who would like to encrypt your profiles, this feature is for you. As you know, profiles allow users to start the same application with different values. You can have a profile for development, QA, production, and so on. With the new encryption feature, you can ensure that any information stored in the profile remains confidential. You can choose your public and private keys and encrypt one or more profiles so that only users with access to Studio and that project and your keys can see the values. The file on disk is encrypted and only decrypted when the engine starts up. This ensures that there is no snooping around and only the right users see the information. All profile data is preserved. There is no data loss, and as you can see that Studio can easily read the profile when they have the right certificates. This is a very powerful feature and we would like to know your feedback. Let's now look at one feature which is going to make your life easy if you consume secure REST services. BW now supports consuming OAuth 2 services with native integration for the OAuth 2 client flow. I can now go to my HTTP connector and select an OAuth configuration to allow users to specify the brand new OAuth client resource. This resource is targeted for the OAuth client flow, and once you fill in all the required details, you no longer need to set authorization headers manually.